I've been waiting for this moment for so long. An answered prayer, I know you are the one. I give to you my heart and soul, with a love that will never grow old. In my life I can see that you were made for me. You'll be there to catch me if I fall. All the days I have prayed, and the love that I have saved, with this ring I'm giving you my all. I thank God for the gift He's given me, a love that's strong for all eternity. I give to you all of my days, with a love for all of your ways. In my life I can see that you were made for me. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. All the days I have prayed, and the love that I have saved, with this ring I'm giving you my all. With this ring I give to you my all. In the days that we grow old, times may change, but our love will remain. As we look back on this day now, we stood the test of time, living the promise of our vow. In my life I can see that you were made for me. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. All the days I have prayed, and the love that I have saved, with this ring I'm giving you my all. With this ring I'm giving you my all. With this ring I'm giving you my all.
Gary Knowles, I present to you.
Oh, hang on a second. I like your enthusiasm, but I haven't asked you yet. Hello, everybody. We've come together today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Anya and Sean. They've been riding together for a time, and their experience of that togetherness has led them here today to make a public pronouncement that they have found the one in each other. Now, if there's anyone here who thinks they have an objection, I'm certainly not going to hear it, so we move on. I do need to ask the question, who is it who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Gary Knowles, present Anya Walter.
You, sir.
Please be seated.
Are we going?
I think both of us.
Yeah, hold on to me now. You want
Oh
me
dear.
Yes, you hang on to your hand. Hold hands.
Oh,
Today
well,
we've come
there.
together to witness the joining of these two lives. For them, out of the routine of ordinary life, the extraordinary has happened. They met each other, and when they first started talking to each other, it seemed as if no one else was around. Just like now, they didn't even see that. They obviously fell in love with each
So
other,
beautiful.
and they're finalizing that love with a ceremony here today. We know that romance is fun. Anya and Sean, you are proof that romance is fun. True love is something far deeper, far more substantial. And I am convinced it is your desire to love each other for life. And that's what we are here celebrating today. When you say to the other, I love you, what you are saying is, hold on tight, the ride is long. Be understanding of your partner's needs. Hold each other in the highest regard. Have a sense of humor as you meet life's challenges. Honor one another when you are together or apart. Respect each other's differences. Enjoy the good times and endure the storms. When your heart and the wide open roads or trail call you, follow just to see what awaits you. Don't be afraid to satisfy your dreams with new and different experiences together. Most of all, love one another. And the realization of the meaning of that beautiful promise, you will realize that meaning to have and to hold. Remember these things when you're riding the ridge together on Time or Drew. This is the time when you asked her to be your wife at sunset. Remember that when you're watching Bama roll on, or breezing down the road on your Harleys, and in every stage of life you experience together. Now at this point, Sean, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Actually, a couple of questions. And everyone here is curious to hear your answer, so I need you to speak it boldly. Sean, do you take Anya to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others, and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
Very good. Anya, I have a couple questions for you too. And they're probably more curious to hear your answer. I know Sean is. Anya, do you take Sean to be your husband?
I do. You didn't give me a microphone.
Oh. That's my mistake. Let me try it again. He said you'd say it loud enough so you wouldn't need a mic. Do you take Sean to be your husband?
I do.
Thank you. And this time, do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding only unto him forevermore?
I do.
Very good. Now, as you continue to admire each other, go ahead and flirt with each other. That's what got you here. We will stick with what works. A good marriage must be built by
I'm sorry.
both partners.
Sorry.
In marriage, the little things, those really are the memorable things. Marriage is never being too old to flirt. Marriage is remembering to say, I love you each and every day. Marriage is never going to sleep angry. Marriage is standing and facing the world together and speaking words of appreciation and showing gratitude for each other in thoughtful ways, in ways that mean something to each other. Marriage is having the capacity to forgive, and that magical quality to forget you had to forgive in the first place. Marriage is answering softly even when you know you've been hurt. And it's a common search for all that is right and wonderful in your relationship. And there is so much. You see, marriage is not only marrying the right person, which both of you are absolutely sure you're doing today. It's making sure you're the right person for that amazing someone who has chosen you. Many years ago, that wise carpenter from Nazareth, we know him as Jesus, he was asked a question, what is the greatest law that mankind must follow? He answered saying, love God with all your heart and love each other as you love yourself. I firmly believe when he used his words, he touched upon something that is deeply personal to all of us, and that is that love is the greatest gift we can offer one another. And that is what makes marriage so very special and such a cause of joy and celebration for all of us who are here to witness your love for each other. We read in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 as Paul describes the parameters of love and gives a definition of love. He says these beautiful words, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, and it is not puffed up. Love rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. And love endures all things. Love never fails. Such is the nature of love. And such is the nature of your love for each other. Now, are you both ready to make those vows and promises to each other? Say, we are.
We
We
are.
are.
Good harmony.
I listen.
Sean, I'll begin with you. Simply repeat the words I give you to say to Anya, and make sure you look at her. Right now you're looking at me. That's not good. She's a lot cuter than me. Repeat these words. With love in my heart
With love in my heart
and for the entire world to see,
and for the entire world to see,
I offer you my hand
I offer you my hand
to hold forever.
to hold forever.
I promise to love,
I promise to love,
honor,
honor,
cherish,
cherish,
and respect you,
and respect you,
to encourage you
to encourage you
and stand by you,
and stand by you,
no matter how bumpy
no matter how bumpy
the road might be.
the road might be.
I will tenderly care for you
I will tenderly care for you
all of my life.
all of my life.
I will be your best friend
I will be your best friend
forever.
forever.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
my heart
my heart
will be your home.
will be your home.
Very good. Now, Anya, it's your turn. Just repeat the words I give you to say to Sean.
Sure.
And if he starts to cry, we can pause. We can wipe his tears. With love in my heart
With love in my heart
and for the entire world to see,
and for the entire world to see,
I offer you my hand to hold
I offer you my hand to hold
forever.
forever.
I promise to love,
I promise to love,
honor,
honor,
cherish,
cherish,
and respect you,
and respect you,
to encourage you
to encourage you
and stand by you,
and stand by you,
no matter how bumpy
no matter how bumpy
the road may be.
the road may be.
I will tenderly care for you
I will tenderly care for you
all of my life,
all of my life,
and I will be your best friend
and I will be your best friend
forever.
forever.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
my heart
my heart
will be your home.
will be your home.
I understand you have both chosen beautiful rings as eternal symbols of your vows. May we have those rings at this point?
It's fine. It's fine. We'll change it later.
I can put it on the other hand.
Go ahead and go over here. Go on this side. That way you can get the clear.
I can take it off.
No, it's fine.
No?
We'll change it later.
Am I supposed to hold it?
Hold it in the other hand, the outside hand. There you go.
Hold it out.
What?
There you go. And you put the Kleenex in there. Now this is a change from the rehearsal, so go ahead and hold it flat so the photographer can see it. The rings that you have in your hand, these are fit symbols of your unbroken circle of love. Because love that is freely given and freely received, as I see before me here today, it has no beginning, it has no ending, There's no one giver or one receiver, because both of you are giver and receiver, helping each other every day, in love with each other, obviously. It is my personal prayer and wish that these rings will always remind you of the vows you're taking here today, and that as a couple, you will never ever lose the special and truly amazing moment. Now, Sean, take the ring. You chose it for Anya. Place it on her ring finger. Gently. Take her hand and look in her eyes and repeat to her these words. I, Sean,
I, Sean,
take you, Anya,
take you, Anya,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in joy and sorrow.
in joy and sorrow.
I promise my love to you.
I promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my wife,
I take you as my wife,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Very good. Now, Anya, take the ring you've chosen for Sean. Place it on his strong ring finger. You have to be too careful, he's strong.
I said to dig be slow.
Take his hand and repeat to him these words. And you look at him. I, Anya,
I, Anya,
take you, Sean,
take you, Sean,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or poorer,
for richer and poorer,
in joy and if Bama loses.
in joy and if Bama loses.
I promise my love to you.
I promise my love to you.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my husband,
I take you as my husband,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Now go ahead and show off those rings, everybody. Hold them up high. It's okay to clap. At this point in the ceremony, Anya and Sean have chosen to further show their unity with the sand unity ceremony.
I guess it's over there.
As you can see on the table, there is a middle container with their picture on it. There are two different colors of sand. Both those colors of sand represent them as individuals. Two individual lives, individual sets of family, individual ways of solving problems and doing things, and likes and dislikes, individual experiences. And what they're going to do in just a few minutes here, a few seconds, is they'll start pouring the sand in the middle container, taking turns to pour the sand so they have an alternating pattern of colors. Go ahead.
Ooh.
As they take turns pouring the sand, and they get better at it as they go along, I trust you. What they're signifying is those two individuals no longer are taking prominence, but take a step backward. And what comes forward is one unity, one union in marriage. Two people who are now of one flesh. One in mind, one in spirit, one in heart, and one in body. And just as if you tried to take all those grains of sand out and separate them back into their original containers, that would be impossible. So too is your marriage and your relationship inseparable. Okay, if you spill some, that's just overflowing love.
I'll let you finish it off.
Okay, go ahead and go back. Now, the pouring of the sand, I like to think, is a good analogy to communication. And communication in marriage is so very, very important. Because a couple must understand each other, and to understand each other, you must communicate. With that said, who was the last one to pour sand?
He was.
I was.
That's the only time you get the last word. Remember that. So Sean and Anya, as you continue to admire each other, remember that to make your relationship work will take love. That's the core of your marriage. That's why you're here today. It will take trust. Trust to know that in your heart you deeply want what's best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and learn to grow together. It will take faith to go forward, not knowing exactly what the future brings. Whether you're dancing or watching Bama, or hanging out at the house, or you're riding your Harleys. The Harleys are named Fast and Faster. Which one rides faster?
He does.
That would be me.
Okay. No matter what you're doing in life, go forward together with faith. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged to today. A beautiful journey it's already been, and everybody here can see it's only going to get sweeter. So in the words of an ancient Apache blessing, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be sheltered to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now there are two bodies, but there only is one life before you. Go now to your home to enter the days of your happiness and togetherness, all the days of your life. And now the time has come, the time you've been waiting for. When I stop talking, then you will start kissing. For as much as you, Sean, and you, Anya, have consented together today in matrimony, you have witnessed the same before me, before all we here gathered. You have said vows each to the other. You have exchanged beautiful rings as eternal symbols of those vows. And your legal paperwork is here and complete. I, by the power vested in me, pronounce that starting right now at this moment, you are absolutely 100% husband and wife. Sean, it's time to kiss your wife.
All right, you can't get room.